It's showtime. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've already got some messages here. I will go through those. First one I see is regarding the earthquake. Um, I'll post it here for you. From John, how were you affected by the earthquake? Any real damage at Marco Polo? Now, I no longer work, I no longer live at Marco Polo. I live at Tom Bully, but I do have friends that actually live at Marco Polo, and there was no damage done. That brings in a good thing for me to explain. I have done a lot of research, and I feel so much better now that I've been through an earthquake. Again, this was my very first earthquake that I've ever been through in my entire life. And just so happens I go online. In the last 100 years, there have been 44 earthquakes in Cebu City between 5 and 6 on the Richter scale. I think that's what they call the Richter scale. So again, 44 earthquakes between 5 and greater. So 5 and greater, there's been 44 in 100 years. I'm feeling pretty good, guys. After that first earthquake that I experienced, was it scary at first? Yes. Again, I've told you guys that before. Yes, the earthquake was very scary. My entire room felt like I was on a cruise ship in rough waters. So it was pretty scary, a very, very scary moment. But now that the earthquake has actually happened and it's gone, there have been no structural damages anywhere in Cebu City from what I have heard. Bogo City did have quite a bit of damage. I think there was one church. Again, these churches now, you're talking about churches that are over 100, 200 years old, very, very old churches. So again, older concrete, older construction. And yes, there was damage done there. There's also a McDonald's there that had some damages. I didn't see any reports of anyone being killed or hurt at the McDonald's or the Jollibee that had actual damage from the Bogo City. But again, I feel a lot better now that I've actually had time to look at research and look at videos from past earthquakes here in this area or anywhere in the Philippines for that matter. I've noticed that even their stronger ones, the ones that are over like 7.1, 7.2 magnitude, I saw that in older buildings, like older condo units, there happened to be like maybe facial cracks, things like that after the earthquake. And that made me feel a lot better knowing that there's never been that many here over 5.0 in the last 100 years. I mean, 44 is not a bad number in my eyes. So, again, 44 earthquakes in the last 100 years. And the last one that actually reached here, from what I saw, over 5.0 in Cebu City happened to be back in 2002. So I feel quite good. There was no damage to my building. They had engineers come out and assess, anything that may have happened, and they're saying there's no damages done here. I think it's the same case for all of Cebu City. So I feel quite secure and safe here, especially after doing all the research. Philip Decker, a new member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the content. Again, I've been going here strong. Let's see, we're looking at January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 9 months, guys. Almost, actually, yep, 9 months and a few days. So again, we're going at right at 9 months here on my channel, and I am happy to say that I am very happy with how things have been. I appreciate you guys the most. Without you guys, there is no channel. So I appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week to watch my content. I hope I'm doing you guys justice and showing you guys options of where you can retire outside of your own country and live that better life for a lot better price. May have missed someone. Just want to go up. So again, thank you, Philip, for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Again, I take pride in what I do. My channel started based on the belief that here in the Philippines or here in Cebu City, it's a lot better place to retire and enjoy your retirement, especially those that are on a limited budget. I mean, a lot of people in the United States or in Canada, they don't have the $10,000 per month budget. A lot of times when you're looking at the figures out there, the standard Social Security is around $1,500 to $1,600 per month. That doesn't go very far in the U.S. So when I look at everything as a whole, and I found myself over here living in the Philippines, I started my channel just for that reason, to show you guys there's better options out there, because $1,500 to $1,600 per month goes a long ways here in the Philippines, whereas back in the States, you can't even find a condo or apartment for $1,500 per month. So again, thank you for tuning in. David, thanks for tuning in, my friend. I appreciate you. CP's take it from California. You ain't seen nothing yet. Let's keep it that way. Yeah, again, I know there's worse earthquakes around the world. I have had one subscriber over and over again talk about the earthquakes and how he's going to move away from the Philippines because of the earthquakes. I actually feel better and stronger about my safety here in the Philippines after the earthquake. So again, that's just my take on it. I've watched all the videos from past earthquakes that are a lot stronger than this one. Again, we're looking at about between a 5.3 and a 5.6, depending on where you were at in Cebu City. The 6.7 was actually the heart of it, and that's actually in Bogo. So again, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, and I feel very, very safe here. So again, I'm not making any life changes. I will talk about, again, I am outside today, so I do have some ants. I'm actually here at the bar, so I'm sure there's some sugary stuff here attracting the ants that are crawling on me. But again, I'll do anything for my champions out there. Cleats Karaoke, what's up, Cletus? Love you, man. I wish you were here. He says, "What's up, champs?" So again, what's up, champions? Cletus in the house. Cletus Karaoke. If you have not checked out his channel yet, he has a brand new Cleats Karaoke channel showing off his singing skills. So again, doing some karaoke for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy if you watched his channel already. Lowell, hello from Oregon. God bless. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Noel Sanchez, hello, champions from Canada. Yes, what part of Canada are you from? You know that Chad Foster from Chad Foster Explorers, he actually got me started on YouTube after I did an interview with him. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have a YouTube channel. I mean, I told him at the time, he asked me, says, "Hey, man, I enjoyed your interview. I think you should start a channel." I was like, "No, I can't. I moved here to the Philippines to retire, start living life." But he talked me into it. There's not a person here in Cebu City that could reach the people out there, and so I felt quite strong that I could actually convince people to live that better life here in the Philippines and or in Asia. And I don't take anything back, guys. Best decision I ever made moving here. I am so happy. I've never been this happy my entire life. When you're talking about going from a 10 to 12,000 per month budget and you're down to 2,000 and you're living very, very similar lifestyles. Again, take away the boat, for example. But again, as you saw here recently, I did a boat excursion, went out and scuba dived, 2 tanks. I haven't done that for years back in the States. So again, I'm having that opportunity over here in the Philippines because it's so inexpensive to travel, to do excursions, and to have a good time over here in the Philippines. And again, especially the people. The people are amazing here. So thank you so much for tuning in. Yourself, hello from Canada. Thanks for your channel. Now I'm planning to spend winters there. Good to hear. Again, you can't go wrong when you're talking about living here in the Philippines. I love it here. All right, now we're talking about Philippines. I'm going to give you guys some news here. Coming first to you guys, the true champions of my channel. I do have some trips coming up. I call that an itinerary. I am going to BGC, guys, for the very first time. Now I have the dates. I've already booked the flight, already booked my room. I am going between October the 13th, today being the 6th. So in 1 week, I will already actually be there because I'm arriving late Sunday morning around 2 a.m., leaving here around 12. So again, I'm going to BGC for the very first time, taking that experience and see what I think about BGC and do some comparisons between BGC and Cebu City. I'm looking forward to that trip. Again, I'm very, very excited to see a different lifestyle, a different type of city. Again, I've heard that BGC is like a miniature New York, except for it's cleaner and safer. So I'm excited about seeing that. Again, they have some concerts coming this year. I actually may get there and see when they're having the concerts. I know they're having the Black Eyed Peas are coming to town, and they also have Mariah Carey coming to concert there in BGC. So I'm excited to hear about that. Again, I don't have that here in Cebu City. We don't have big concerts like that. We do have concerts, but not big ones like Mariah Carey or Black Eyed Peas. So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about the gondola ride. I never took the gondola ride in Vegas. And I've never been to Venice, Italy, so I can't tell you about the gondola ride, but I am going to take in the gondola ride right there in BGC, and I'm excited about that. So I'll be showing you guys the gondola ride, showing you guys all my experiences there while I'm in BGC. Again, I'll be there for 8 full days. I get to say I'm there from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I leave on Tuesday. So I'm actually there 8 full days. And I'm excited because I want to see the differences between BGC and Cebu City, BGC here in Tambuli. I want to see the differences, and I'll be already got my hotel again. It's only for 8 nights, but I'm excited about seeing BGC, guys. I can't say enough. I'm so excited. So I'm there from again the 13th through the 21st, and then when I get back on November the 10th, I'm going to Surigao City. Excited to go there again. I'm going there to meet some friends, and I'm excited about going to Surigao City because I'll definitely take in Dinagat Island again. And this time, I actually may go over to Surigao Island and see Surigao Island for the very first time. Last time I was there, I did not take that in. So again, I will be there for 5 days between the 10th and the 15th, and I'm excited about that trip. Another thing in the news, as you can see here, I have my, what is this guy's? I forgot his name. Black Panther. I got the Marvel Black Panther holder here, and I have stopped drinking sodas for good. I'm on the lemonade juices tangent right now, so I'm not going to do anything as far as soda anymore. I'm going to stick to juices, water, lemonade, and that's about all I'm going to drink from now on. Had a scare in the family. My aunt actually suffered a stroke, and she's recovering now, and it kind of put some fear into me. So I'm trying to do better about my health. I'll probably start going to the gym a little bit. Probably start off kind of light because I've never been a gym guy, but I am going to start going to the gym. I do like the bicycle. I do like the elliptical, so I'll probably do those two. Maybe even do some walking on the treadmill. So that's coming up, guys. If I probably won't get you guys there, but maybe I'll get you a little short and show you guys me on the treadmill or on the bike getting some miles in. CP, how much is the relocation program you are doing? I've missed you talking about it. Not ready just yet, but maybe next year. I'm ready, but finances need some portfolio boost. Again, portfolio boost. ETFs, guys. I can't say, I mean, I strongly believe in ETFs. On a measly 90,000, which is now 93. So I've actually made 3,500 on my investment just from the stock, it's the ETFs themselves. But they're also, I'm actually withdrawing monthly out my dividend checks, and I'm on 90,000 that I started with. Now 93,500. I'm actually pulling out $918 per month on dividends. So I can't say enough about dividends. If you have $150,000, you make $1,500 per month. That can get you a good budget over here in the Philippines. That's all you need is 150, guys, and you can make it happen. But my relocation program, I don't talk about it a lot as far as the expense on here. I can tell you it's very inexpensive compared to others that are out there. And again, I take care of a lot more different options for you as well. Again, talking about finding you a condo before you get here, getting you a 6-month or a year lease. If you're wanting month to month, I can do that as well. It's a limited options there as far as month to month, but it saves you between 500 and 1,000 US dollars per month by doing it, because that's how much more you would pay for the Airbnb or the hotels. On top of that, I help you out with your driver's license, your health insurance. If you want health insurance, I help you out with your first visa extension. I'm actually going tomorrow with my second client for the relocation program, taking him after the meeting tomorrow. We're actually having the Tuesday meeting. After the meeting, I'm taking him over here to Lapu and get his visa extension done. His very first one is a waiver extension. They call it the waiver. They don't call it an extension. So I'm getting that done. I also help out with, I said, so many different things. I help you out with your cell phone service. I help you out with your bike registration or your car registration. Just getting you guys implemented, to get you guys, feeling good about where your new place to live and call home. That's what my whole entire thing was about my relocation program, is take away that those ifs and those scares and that anxiety. So you can reach me. You can reach me on my messenger. Again, that's Britt McAllister, BrittMcAllister. And you can also reach me by my email address, jbmcharrison@yahoo.com. Again, jbmcharrison@yahoo.com. But I can tell you all about it. Again, from the amount that I'm talking about, it actually, you save more than that your first month just because you have the condo. But again, I'll help you guys out with everything. Also, I will show you guys where to buy clothes here in the Philippines if you want to buy them in the mall. I'll help you out with your ACR card, get everything going the right direction for you. Show you guys about the different online shopping experiences here. They're just like Amazon, talking about Shopee, talking about Lazada. Set you up a GCash account when it comes time. Set you up with a bank account after a few weeks. So again, those are the kind of things I'll do for you just to get you guys acclimated here to the Philippines and get you guys going on the right direction, making it a little bit less scared. A little bit scarier. I mean, a little bit less scarier process for you. And so you guys won't keep putting it off year after year, coming up with an excuse. Like I had one this morning. I had a message on the YouTube. I think I'm going to put off the Philippines for one more year because of the earthquake. We have no damages here. There's no reason to put off any travel trips here to the Philippines and or moves here to the Philippines. We're all good here. I promise you that. Jim, how rainy is the rainy season? Would you vacation there from the U.S. during that season? No problems here. It's about light sprinkles from time to time, not like pouring down rain. We're actually in the rainy season right now, all the way up until I think around December. That's when the dry season starts. So we're actually in the rainy season now, and as you can see, it's beautiful out here. No problems whatsoever. So again, I would come anytime during the year. I like it here so much, guys. I love it here in the Philippines. Weekend RVing, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you tuned in. I appreciate it. What kind of fee are you charging? Guys, I don't like to go in that over a YouTube channel. You never know who's listening out there. But again, just touch base with me on Messenger. I can tell you all about it, and I'll give you I actually have an entire little like a what do you call it, like a sketched out pamphlet for it, so you guys can see what I'm offering in that. And again, you can reach out to me via Messenger and or email. All right, I'll do that for you. So again, it's Britt McAllister on Facebook Messenger or all right, just put it in the message, guys. You guys will see it here in a few minutes. Trina C, how's it going? There's a true champ. Good to see you made it, Trina. I'm sure you're just now getting up and getting your arms stretched. But yes, what are your 5 favorite restaurants? My favorite restaurant, God, it's so hard because I've been to so many great restaurants here in Cebu. Over in Apis, going towards top of Cebu, there's a place called Highlands de Basay, one of my favorites. Then there's also Akasha. Akasha is a fantastic steakhouse, guys. I can't say enough about it. I've done a short on it, and I've also done a members only on Akasha. You're talking about some good steak eating, talking about a good priced ribeye. ribeye that feeds 4 people, 36.5 ounces, as well as a seafood dish and 2 sides, enough food for 4 people. An amazing price at $6,000. So again, I think it's 5,000. Excuse me, 5,000. So take 5,000 and divide it by 4 people. You're eating some good steak. I promise you that. I can promise you, you're eating some good steak. As far as on a budget, my favorite restaurants over in Cebu City would be Boy Zumba. It would be Rib Shack. There's also a great sushi restaurant right behind right beside the mall, and also Wong Hero, YANG Hero, YANG. Yes, Hero. My favorite soup in the world. So that's actually a couple. Over here, though, in Lapu-Lapu, I've experienced a whole different world when it comes to restaurants. I went online, did all my research. That video is to come. I'm going to be showing you guys the top rated restaurants here in Lapu-Lapu, and actually on the entire island of Mocktown Island. I'll show you guys the top rated restaurants. I actually visited the top 3 for you guys. But here recently, and I'll give you guys the names. I don't mind sharing that information with you, even though before the video comes out. 7107, Buko, and starts with a C. Oh my gosh, one of my favorites too. It'll come to me in a second. Cabana over here in Lapu-Lapu. So those are my top 3 that I actually went and reviewed. But also here recently, I just went to Morning Glory. Wow, what a feast. I did an entire video just about their restaurant, guys, showing up and close and personal on the food there, showing you guys the appetizer, showing you guys everything at Morning Glory. But again, I did taste test. I did a video where I did all 3 of the top rated restaurants all in one video. And I did taste tests and everything, showing you guys the food, showing you guys up close and personal, showing you guys the menus at all 3 locations. But then Morning Glory took me by surprise. I mean, it was, it's not the cheaper of restaurants, but my goodness, I was so surprised and overwhelmed by how good the food was. So again, that's coming out here soon, guys. But thank you so much for tuning in, Trina. Good to see you. John Britt, what do I need to make my phone work when I visit this winter? Data and phone. AT&T is my provider here in the U.S. So once you get here, you're just going to go. That's the reason I actually had the relocation program, because you guys have no idea where to go. You can't go to one location and get the 2 services. There's 2 main services here in the Philippines. You have Globe and you have Smart. Those 2 locations are in different malls, actually, and they're not in the main malls. Actually, Smart is in Ayala Center Mall, which is actually in Business Center. And then there is Globe is actually in, oh my gosh, SM City Mall. And that is about 15-minute ride from IT Park. So again, I know where their places are at. So again, you come over here, get yourself an eSIM at one of those locations. If you're coming here for a short amount of time, I'm going to say Smart's better to have for a shorter amount of time. It's very, very inexpensive. You can get a Magic Data with unlimited text and all that kind of stuff, and you're talking about maybe 600 pesos. Now last you about 5 months. So you'll be okay once you get over here. Most rainy season is in December. So I thought it ended in December. Okay, so it's just now, it's ending close to December. I think, yes, right. January is when it actually ends. January, February time. So thank you so much for that, Trina. But again, rainy seasons aren't like bad over here, guys. They're talking about maybe having a little thunder shower at night, maybe a thunder shower in the morning, and then it's gone, and you have sunny skies all day. I mean, I can't complain about the weather. The weather here is much better than it was in Florida, so I can tell you that. Thank you. I appreciate your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate the encouraging words. I really appreciate you. I love positive feedback, and again, if it's not positive, let me know what I can do better. I mean, I'm open to anything, guys. I'm a new YouTuber, brand new to YouTube, so whatever you guys tell me, I will listen to and try to do my best to implement it into my content and do a better job. Britt McAllister on Messenger. Oh, that's for me. There you go, guys. I'll leave that up for a second. I'll take me a little swig of my drink. Again, this is nice, fresh lemonade, natural lemonade. So there's my Facebook Messenger and also my email address. So I hope you guys are seeing that. And while I get that up, I'll talk about some other things too. So again, I do have the trips coming up, going to BGC and going over to Surigao Island. Excuse me, Surigao City. But also, to let you guys know I've been talking to you guys about this, and the reason I've been putting it off because I want to go with friends. So one of my friends, George, he wants to go with me to Thailand, and he's never been, and his girlfriend has never flown before, and we were wanting to go together. The problem is she's actually dealing with a name problem on her passport. Again, once she actually has her meeting here within the next few days, it takes 30 days after that to actually get her passport. And George has been pretty adamant that he wants to go with me to Thailand. So I decided I'll wait. So I actually decided to go ahead and book BGC and Surigao Island. Excuse me, Surigao City. So I can actually have that's almost 2 weeks of my time right there. And we're planning on being in Thailand for Christmas and for New Year's. So again, we're going to probably leave mid-December, somewhere around that point, stay for 3 weeks to 4 weeks, and stay right there in Thailand. And you guys will have lots and lots of videos for your comparisons between Thailand and what I think is the best, Philippines. But again, I've never been to Thailand. I'm excited to show you guys Thailand. So again, that's coming up in the near future. Hey, Britt, any other resorts in the area worth considering for a condo purchase or rental? Have you seen Coral Point? I have not been to Coral Point. I have been to, depending on what you're talking about, resort style. If you're looking for beach, you're looking at Aruga, and you're looking at the Reef. The Reef, Aruga, and Tambuli are your main three places as far as beach resort. And then you could go to I did a video not so long ago, Ocean Crest. So you could go there. Again, it's not beachfront. So again, if you're looking for a resort feel, beachfront, you're looking at only those three: the Reef, Aruga, and Tambuli. It also depends on your budget. The other two, Aruga and the Reef, are quite more expensive than it is here at Tambuli. And I actually like Tambuli better because I like the greenery here. I like the more of a resort feel, like I felt when I was actually on my vacations back in my previous years. CP, my LDR girlfriend drove up to Bogo to distribute water, etc., for the less fortunate, and she is not well off. That's what I love about the people and humanity. You're exactly right. People don't understand about the people. That the reason that the Philippines is so great is because of the people. I actually didn't know as bad as it was in Bogo. I would have went myself and distributed rice and water, drinks, food, and things like that, and actually got some of my guys together. But it is rough up there. I think things are coming along, but I did see It's Wang, Jom. They all went up to Bogo to help out. So again, people here are amazing. I did see a bad accident on YouTube of people actually going up there. It tells you not to be in the back of a truck when you're riding long distance. And again, they're riding in the back of a truck, and it was a bad scene. So I didn't even see the rest of the video because I didn't like what I saw. But yes, people here, they're just so pleasant to be around. They're so sweet, and um, they know how to be respectful and be kind and generous, and they're so willing just to they barely have anything. You're talking about making $300 per month, guys, is the average salary, and you're willing to give a portion of that to go to BOGO and deliver rice and water and help out there with cleanup and things like that. So again, can't say enough about the people here. I mean, they're just amazing. So again, my hat's off. Again, there's all my hair to all the people in the Philippines. You guys are amazing. That's why I like living here. That's why I like calling this place home, calling this beautiful country home. Mark, I like the I like the Viking and all you can eat buffet, and that includes beer. My brother-in-law drank 13 beers. He didn't eat any prime rib after that. So that's not too bad. You can go there and drink all you want for less than 1,000 pesos. So less than like $18. You can go there and you can drink all you can drink, and you can eat all you can drink. You know, you eat all you can eat. You're talking about prime rib. You're talking about lechon. I mean, so many different side dishes and salads and vegetables, fish, shrimp. I mean, everything, guys. It's an amazing place. CP, have you been to the House of Lechon not far from? Yes, I have been to the House of Lechon. No, I actually went to the original one here in Cebu City when I first got here. I've only been twice, but I went to the original one. It's over by very, very close to Golden Prince in Business Park. I think that's the original from what everybody was telling me. So again, yes, I have been to House Lechon. Great food, great place, but again, not my top five. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't hold a candle. I mean, again, I don't like the lechon, the skin that people like here. The Filipinos. They like the skin. I'm not the big advocate for that. I do like lechon though. A little bit of barbecue sauce, and it's really, really good. But I kind of like where you have an expanded menu and you have different choices, and the places I chose are fantastic. I can promise you that. From Brandon, Mayang Buntag. How's it going, my friend? Kumusta? I hope things continue to go well. Yes, all is well here, my friend. I promise you. All is good. There was no damages from the earthquake here in Cebu City, and all is good. Evening, Britt. First time catching you live. Good to see you. How's it going, Mike? Glad you're tuning in. Again, I do a live actually for Philippine time, I do a live every Monday and Thursday morning at 8 a.m. If you're back in the West, you're talking about that'll be Sunday evening and Wednesday evening. So again, I do it 2 times per week. Can you go into deal about how to handle your phone situation? Did you buy? I have both. I have a physical SIM from Globe and I have an eSIM from Smart. Mark, approximate cost of a grab to IT Park from your resort. I'm going to say, depending on traffic, because it can be slow, somewhere between 500 and 800 pesos. So again, to do the math, and again, it's about an hour drive in a taxi, or about 40. Well, it depends. If there's no traffic, 35, 40 minutes. If there is traffic, talking about an hour. And you're talking about, no matter what the price, you're talking about between 500, $8.62 to a maximum of 13.75. So eight to $14. Jeff, how come y'all don't talk about the markets that leave raw chicken out on the table with no refrigeration? Aren't y'all afraid of getting sick? I don't use a lot of those markets. They're wet markets, whatever you want to call them. But again, maybe you haven't seen most of those places. The ones I've been to, everything is actually laying on a bed of ice. Almost every place I've ever been to. There are places where I've seen there is no ice, but you can, I just wouldn't take any chances on if it's not laying on ice. But those are fresh markets. What you're getting in the grocery store back in the States is not fresh. What you're seeing over here is, it just got chopped up. It just got cut up. The fish are just coming off the boat, and they're actually filleting them right there while you're watching them do it. So again, is all fresh. Usually call it fresh market. Bruce, I want to help a Filipino open a stock trading account. What trading companies are there? I think Fidelity doesn't let Filipinos open an account. Um, I'm not sure. You could always do the account in your name and have her as the beneficiary and give her full access, and you don't have to have access to it. I mean, that'd be one option. I'm not sure about that though. I used Citibank in the past. I used E-Trade and Fidelity, but again, I used E-Trade for a lot of years. I'm not sure if they allow it or not, but you can check into them. But all your banks do trading, so you could open an account for her, for example, for Citibank, and have it in her name. Right there attached to your to your account and do trading. Chris Battles in the house. Good streaming location today. The background looks great with the stream. Also, hey bud, how's it going? Yes, good to see you. Looking forward to you getting back over to the Philippines. Have you had any luck yet? What's your story on it? Contra analyst, the best time to go to the local street market for food is first thing in the morning when some of it is fresh. Again, I haven't done a lot of street markets, and I've had people that I know that go there and shop all the time. I just haven't done a lot of that, but I will check into that for you. I've done plenty of markets. You guys have actually seen it, and every time I've seen it, the good places they actually have it on ice. So I'm not sure about just having food out there and not having it on ice. I avoid street food. Yes, I don't eat street food here in the Philippines. Have I tried it? Yes. I'm not going to say it. It's the best tasting and or the best for my stomach. So again, I don't do street food. Once I actually the closest I ever got to street food is actually when I was actually going to go over to Bantayan Island, and I'm actually at the port, and I go over there and I see these burgers they got. They say hamburgers, and it's like uh you buy one get one free for 30 pesos. You're talking about 50 cents. So again, 50 cents and you get two burgers. I probably won't do that again. Big mistake, but I was actually hungry. Waiting on retirement. Hello from Canada. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. After you installed your smart eSIM, could you send and receive calls from the US without incurring international calls? That's not how it works. I use WhatsApp, and then I also have Tello, Tello. Tello is only for Wi-Fi calling only, so don't misunderstand them. You can only make phone calls when you're actually on Wi-Fi. You cannot be using data. You can make all the calls you want from the Philippines to the U.S. unlimited, and again, that's very cheap. I think I pay $8 per month. Actually, I said it's unlimited. I pay for $8 per month, and I get like 600 minutes per month, and I also get like 2 gigabytes of data, which I don't use them for data. But again, I did it anyway. So $8 per month gets me all the phone calls I can make to the U.S. Right here in the Philippines, and it's unlimited text. But I do also use WhatsApp, and I use Messenger a lot as well. I do video calls with my family all the time on Messenger. Never forget Charlie Kirk. You're exactly right. Following you since the beginning, 2:30 a.m. here. So first time live. Sorry you can't make it. I mean, again, I've tried with everyone to find out when the best time to do a live, and I've kind of settled in about this time because I'm actually just getting up and I can get my day started by having a little group chat with all my friends out there. So we came across 8 a.m. I can do it a little earlier. I wouldn't want to do it too much earlier though, but I guess you're talking about later though. If you guys want, I could change one of mine and do it a little bit later for you guys that are on the West Coast back in the US. You let me know. Give me a time that works. I'll do another live for you. Isaac, good morning. First timer. BPI has trading accounts similar to Fidelity for trading. There you guys go. BPI is a bank over here. So there you guys go. You can open an account there in her name, and she can do it herself and start trading and getting some ETFs into her portfolio and get her settled for life. James P. No street food and bottled water only. I will drink mineral water. Again, that's that is bottled. It comes in the blue jug. That's actually where I get my condo. So I always ask the restaurant, do you use mineral water or filtered water? I won't drink filtered water either. I only drink mineral water. I got sick from a restaurant, probably the ice in my drink. I love and have never gotten sick eating street food. I did get sick by one time. I think I told you guys about that. 10 days of sitting on the can, basically. 10 days of sitting on the can, back and forth, back and forth. That was from a water. So that's the reason I'm so adamant about not having any water or ice that has not been from mineral or either bought. You're going to say, lesson learned for you. Don't trust the buy one, take one burgers. Yes, Trina. Thank you so much. Glad you tuned in to watch the channel this morning. I lost somebody here. Let me go back. I enjoyed the diving video. So cheap for a full day. Yes. Very inexpensive. You're talking about $130 for 9 people. And that video didn't get very good ratings from you guys. I mean, I think only like one of my least watched videos ever on YouTube and one of my favorites to do. Again, scuba diving and showing you guys how much an excursion costs here and what you get for your money. $130 for 9 people. Talking about 4 people actually going out on 2 tank dives. So again, 8 different people. I mean, 8 different dives on 130 US. Unbelievable. Thanks for that. Philip, good morning. Phil checking in for the first time. San Jose, California, 5:39 p.m. Good to see you made it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always like my real champions showing up and tuning in for the lives. Again, if you guys have any questions, if you guys are newbies out there, I know you guys are new to the channel, or you just now started watching my lives. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. Esther, so after a few weeks, how are the weekend crowds and noise? Can you hear any of it from your No, there is no noise problem here anywhere in the Philippines. Not in any place I've ever lived. I lived in 3 different condos. I never had a problem with noise anywhere. The new condos have actually have very good installations. You're not going to have to worry about having a noise issue at all. And I love it here in Tomboli, by the way. I absolutely love it. A fantastic place to call home. I love Marco Polo, but I'm going to lean a little towards Tomboli because it has the beaches. And I actually just got some new mask in for the non-fog. And I'm going to do some snorkeling here right off the beach. And I'm excited about that. And get me some fog spray. So I'm excited about doing some snorkeling here. And just, I can't say enough. I mean, it's just an exciting place to live. And I love it here at Tomboli. Yes, only bottled water. Saw the dive video, good stuff. I was at Playa del Carmen last week, and a crocodile appeared out of the surf and went back into the ocean. Wow, that's probably scary if you're right up on top of it. But yeah, I've been down there. I've been down there plenty of times. Playa del Carmen. I've been down there several times. Love it in that area. I love the cenotes. Love cenotes. One of my favorite things to do. Which animal is most likely to kill and eat me in the Philippines? There are none. We don't have bears and stuff like that here, guys. So you don't have to worry about all that. We don't have big grizzlies and all that kind of stuff like they have back in the West. So I can't think of any animal here that was that's gonna kill you. Isaac, what province is home for you? My wife and I have places in Metro Manila and Oslab and Cebu. Been to Oslab. So again, Oslab is a great place. That's where they have the whale sharks at, guys. So if you guys ever come to Cebu City, you want to go to Oslab. My favorite down that area is actually Moabwal. It's where you get the sardines and the whale sharks. So again, province, I haven't really lived in the province. I've actually lived at Tomboli, Marco Polo, and 38 Park, IT Park, and Mocktown, Newtown area, Lapu-Lapu. So again, I never lived in the province, but again, I could probably survive in the province. I would probably need a little bit of aircon. Did you need to be certified? Did you need to get certified to dive, or do they just show you a few things? They can just show you a few things. The 4 of us, we had a master diver, and then we had three others, myself and two others, and we were all certified. I've been certified since I was in my 20s. No, excuse me, I say 20s, for over 20 years. I was actually about 32 when I got my dive certificate. So again, that was 23 years ago. But again, there's places down here you can go diving in order to show you what's going on. You can do the whale sharks and not even have certification. Just let them know you left your certification, you left it back in your wallet at home or something like that. They don't have computers to look you up, and you can go diving with the whale sharks. You're looking to have a cheater over here. I have been watching for a few years. Yes. Great country. I officially retired this past Friday. Such a wonderful feeling to not have to have that dreadful feeling of going to work on Monday morning. I wish my brother felt like you. I mean, I just can't get it through his head. And it's kind of funny. We're talking about this last night. And I was told I get a little loud with my dad, and I'm going to start calming that down. So sorry, Pops, for getting a little loud sometimes. But my dad's always telling him, work, 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 work. My dad tried to retire before I did. I retired at 53. He retired at 49, and things didn't work out financially, and he had to end up going back to work. And he wants my brother just to keep on staying at work. My brother is so far ahead of me and my dad when it comes financially. He doesn't have to work, and he pushes in his head that get more, buy more, work more. And he was the first one to try to do it before me at a lower age. So again, if I'm not sure what age you are, don't put it off. Move over here, get it done, get it over with. You will not be happier with your decision. That is a promise. An amazing place to call home. But congratulations on the retirement. I appreciate you tuning in. Always great to see my true champions out there. CP, have you been to West 35 Pastor West Tops? It's really nice. I'm not sure. I've been all the way out past Tops. I've traveled all the way over towards Toledo on the bike, and I'm talking about not just one or two trips. I'm talking about I've done probably 30 trips. I do a lot of bike riding back there, and my favorite places over there. I've done videos on them. I forgot the exact names. I've done some videos on those restaurants, but Highlands is my favorite over there. There's a great, I want to go there and try it. I haven't never tried their pizza over there at Tops, but their pizza looks really good. You'll see that in my video when I did the Tops video. Get like a GoPro or something sometime, make a video snorkeling with some of the underwater sharks. So I just did a video on scuba diving. I used my GoPro. I had the GoPro 10 and I had it in the housing, the waterproof housing. So that did come from my GoPro. Let's hit that thumbs up, guys. Yes, if you have not liked the live, hit that thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a good job. And now that you've mentioned it, I didn't realize, I told you guys before, I didn't realize this, but comments and thumbs up mean more than views. So when you guys are watching my videos out there, guys, please hit that thumbs up. Please just leave me a comment saying hello. I don't care what it may be. That helps out my channel and helps you guys get better content in the future because it pushes me and encourages me to do a better job every time I get a good video out. So again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. And yes, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a good job. If I'm not doing a good job, message me. Tell me what I can improve. I'll try to improve it. I'm actually beginning to apply for firms that hire Americans in the Philippines. Nominal pay is much lower, but real pay can be higher given the cost of living. Yes. Again, I'm not much I don't know much about that over here. I'm retired. I would say that my only job is doing YouTube, but I don't even count YouTube as being a job. I count it as being like a fantastic hobby. Without YouTube, I wouldn't have met some wonderful people that I've actually met here. I wouldn't have helped so many people discover the Philippines. And so I love it. I love the fact that it makes me feel good inside that I'm helping people out that were just like me, that were miserable or discouraged about retirement over in the US or Canada. And so it makes me happy. The Caribbean beaches are full of sargassum right now and all last summer. Worst year ever. Sorry to hear that. That's that seaweeds kind of stuff that all over the beaches. I don't know that word. cool things. I got certified in my 20s for a shark dive in the Bahamas. Definitely want to dive with the whale sharks. I'm going to be going here soon. Going to be doing the a dive with the sharks, the thresher sharks in Malapascua. So that's one of my next adventures coming up. Is it correct? You can't smoke? No. Filipinos smoke over here. Talking about cigarettes. Now I'm not talking about the wacky weed. That's not going to be the thing over here because wacky weed's illegal. But you can smoke cigarettes and vape or whatever you do. You just wacky weed. You're taking a chance. Congrats, Capstone 91 on your retirement. I'm getting closer. Yes, when you guys are ready, I do have that relocation program waiting on you. I can't wait for you guys to get over here and enjoy the good life. Take Filipino friends with you to go see the whale sharks as a group. We all paid 3 different prices based on what language you spoke. English most, Tagalog cheaper, Visayan cheapest. Good to know that. I didn't know that part. I'll be 57 next month. Hopefully the S&P 500 will continue to climb. What is your opinion on the Honda ADV 160 scooter? An amazing scooter. I mean, the scooter's amazing, guys. Now they do have the new one out now, guys. So you guys will be maybe a little bit keen on looking at it and maybe taking a shot at it. The ADV 350. I mean, it's a beast. It's a lot wider, a lot longer bike. The shocks look amazing on it. I went and looked at it last week. Amazing looking bike. I can't imagine that the potholes won't even. It kind of like a regular bike you ride on the streets back home, like a Harley. It'll probably get suspension like like a good bike back home, like a CX 500 or something like that, or like a Honda like that. It'll probably get good suspension like that. All right, have some more comments, guys. I'll have to call today for you. Someone said it's like a Gold Wing. No, it's not as big as a Gold Wing, but it is a bigger bike. Probably very, very good for long rides, like from here to Bogo, from here to Dumaguete, things like that. It'd be a great ride. I'm not so keen on it being fantastic for city life. You're gonna have a hard time squeezing past traffic like we do now on the smaller bikes. Hope so, too, Cap, but be prepared for a correction in the next 2 to 3 years. We'll see how it goes, guys. I mean, right now I'm loving my ETFs, and I'm going to stay strong. And if you don't sell, you can't take a loss. That's the way I look at it. And I've noticed the ones that I've got, they've actually been dividends even during Corona. They did the same dividends, so I feel pretty strong about my ETFs. I'm not talking about weed, just cigarettes and cigars. They say it's not allowed everywhere. I have not seen that issue. Maybe I think I heard someone mention before down in Mindanao, they don't allow it. But as far as here, I mean, a lot of Filipinos smoke. I see it on the side of the roads. I mean, people smoke here, vape here, all cigars, everything here. Any good place to go for deep sea fishing? That's one thing I don't know about. My brother's a fisherman. I've never liked fishing. I don't like the smell of fish. I'm not a big advocate of eating fish, and I know it's good for your health. I will eat fish. I mean, don't get me wrong. A fillet of flounder, I will eat it. I'm not very keen about the bone situation in fish and all that. I've eaten some catfish in my past, and I'll eat catfish, but I'm more keen as far as when it comes to seafood. I'm more about crab legs, shrimp, lobster, those types of things. I do like mussels and forget the one. Scallops. I do like scallops. Esther, as soon as my freshman daughter goes to college, I'm going out there and moving to the Philippines. I'll leave the light on for you, my friend. The light will be on for you, I promise you. Are you still on same budget? Is it still about 2,500 US? moving out here probably added 300 US to my budget. So again, my budget was always between 1,700 and 2,200. Now it's going to be between 2,000, right? Yeah, 2,000 and 2,500. Again, because my condo it actually doubled. I went from 27,500 per month for rent up to 45,000 per month for rent. But I could never be happier. I'm happy with that decision. But again, yes, 2,500 and below. I mean, I would say your sweet spot is between 1,500 and 2,000. That's your sweet spot. You get over 1,500, if you get over, you can live here, like I've always said, 1,200 or more. You get over 2,000, you're living good life over here, guys. You don't have to do all the things I do. You don't have to travel all the time like I do and pay for rows and plane tickets and, the excursions. You can go out there and live a good life and eat where you want to eat, and you're going to be less than 2,000 per month. I heard any size larger than a 160 requires paperwork and additional cost on the ferries. Also, the 160 is easier to get around traffic sensitive. Yes, it is easier to get. And I don't know about the other. I've never had a bigger bike here, so I wouldn't know. But it does go by CCs, so it probably would cost you a little bit more for the ferries, and it takes up a little bit more space. There's no such thing as corrections as you seem to indicate you perceive them. There's no such thing as corrections as you seem to indicate to perceive them. Now what's that pertaining to? Come back and tell me what that's pertaining to. So I know. I got so many messages. I can't follow everything. I'm sorry. Got a water bottle refilled from a fast food place in Manila and had serious stomach issues. It was so bad I left my underwear in the restroom. Had to take wheelchairs to the. Now, guys, over here, just so you guys know, the big 5-gallon blue jug of mineral water is 30 pesos. 30 pesos. That will last you a month. So 30 pesos for a 5-gallon jug of mineral water, that's less than around 60 cents per month for fresh mineral water. Never had an issue. Back in the States, if you go on Amazon, a 5-gallon jug of water is $28. Over here, I'm getting the same thing for 70 cents, 60 cents. There are real and nominal shocks, neither of which are predictable by definition. Correct. I understand that. I'm only going by the past history that I've looked up. So you can't smoke mostly in public places like mall and all restaurants. Yes, you can't smoke on the indoor. That's correct. Thanks for that, Trina. I appreciate that. Isaac Capstone, thanks for all the information. Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. How much is a plane ticket to BGC? Good question. Let me look it up again. I used Agoda. Let me look at my email, guys. There is my receipt. Is that for the hotel? Or is that for the flight? Let's see which one this is. Nope, that's for the room. All right, flight from Cebu to Manila. 8,024 pesos round trip for 2 people. So per person, you're looking at 4,000 pesos divided by 58. $68.98 round trip from Cebu to BGC. Anywhere in America, you won't find those kind of prices. So again, you can see why I love it here so much. You can travel and actually do it and loving it. Bruce Cooks, S&P going to 7,000. Good to hear. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. That's good news for my ETFs. Can't smoke in public in Davao City. No smoking on the streets or sidewalks. Correct. That's what I heard down in Mindanao. Correct. Inflation targeting naturally leads to pro-cyclical monetary policy that tends to drive NGDP growth above trend during brooms. I am not a financial wizard. I can't even follow all that. That's like something for my brother to keep up with. I just know I put my money in ETFs and just leave it alone and let it come in. I'm sorry, I just don't know much about finance. So if you wanted to cook most of your meals at home, are there good enough stores near the resort to get? Yes, I have two metros within. One of them's 5 minutes away. One of them's about 8 minutes away by bike or car. So yes, right up the street. No problem. Get fresh food from the metro. No issues whatsoever. And the Mocktown, Newtown area is right up the street as well. It's about a 10-minute ride on the bike. And they have a Robinson's there. So again, I have two metros and a Robinson within 10 minutes of the house. That eventually leads to above target inflation for inflation. So I don't know much about that kind of talk, guys. I'm so sorry. I wasn't good in college. I was a C student. My brother was a magna cum laude. I was a C student. I had to actually take an extra course from a college professor who actually liked me just so I can get a 2.0. I wasn't much of a studier. I've never been much of a reader. That's bad that I say that. I've always had a hard time with it. Maybe I'm that, what do you call it, dyslexic? When I would read something, as soon as I read it, I forgot it. So it was hard for me in testing back in the day. Know anyone that owns or rents a beach house over there, like Bohol or somewhere else? You can find them online in Facebook Marketplace. If you want to talk about the market, should have bought Palantir, RKLB, and Sophie. Still not too late for RKLB. Planet Lab did also good. I'll check into those. I have to go back and look at the transcript. RKLB. So I'll put it in my notes here. RKLB. I got a whole list here of my RKLB. Make sure I'm right. RKLB. Yes. All right. I added that one to my list. RKLB. I'll look that one up. I always buy the Big Summit Philippine spring water. Yes. Vinmon in the house. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. What's a good hotel or place to stay for a week in Cebu? The Golden Prince. I did a video on it. The Golden Prince. Now, if money's not an object, I would pay. Say number one would be Seda, SEDA. That's a great choice. Again, Seda is a great choice because it's actually attached to Ayala Central Block Mall and IT Park. You don't have to go far. You're right there in all the action. But again, I loved Golden Prince, but you're gonna have to do some walking. I bought some grab shares. The current drags of tariffs and immigration restrictions are being offset by the generative AI boom. Investment and productivity have risen since ChatGPT was released. I trust that. We are just making money to join Brett. Yes, make that money. You don't get your butts over here. Make that money. Charlie Kirk never graduated from college, but he was brilliant. I graduated from high school with C GPA, ended up with a PhD, and truthfully, I'm not that smart. You say that, but if you got a PhD, you're pretty smart in my books. Put your money in generative AI related stocks that you think will do well, unless you're just an index investor. Indexes will do fine too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Miss some more again. This happens to me all the time. Right, this button. Here I'm at. Sorry, guys. What's up, Britt? Coming out soon. Hard to get rid of stuff. If you can't get rid of it, you just get rid of it. I mean, that's just how it works. You don't make excuses for not coming over here. Get over here as soon as possible. Life is better. Don't worry about the monetary things. Start living life. I try to get that over to my brother all the time, but I have my dad always contradicting what I'm saying, even though he tried it at an earlier age than me. But he tries to convince my brother to keep on going and working hard, 13, 14-hour days. I have realized that things can happen in life. You can suffer a heart attack. You can suffer a stroke. Those things just happen. You have no way of knowing when it's going to happen. Why not? He said, well, it could happen to you tomorrow. Yes, it could, Pop. I could have a heart attack or a stroke tomorrow. That is very, very true. But I've had 2 years of I'm talking about great retirement. And if I was over in the States working like I was, I'd have a stroke or a heart attack 2 years in advance because of that work. So again, that's how I look at it. What's the hotel in Cebu that has the U.S. consulate downstairs? Very nice hotel that has shopping and casino. I don't know that one. I wish I could tell you. I don't know about that at all. Rocket Lab, three biggest launcher of the world after SpaceX and China. They will launch in Neutron soon. Is a new rocket. Oh, okay, I am going to look them up. Thanks so much. So which country are most of the Tomboli tours coming from? And are there a lot of other long time renters or owners? I can't tell you. I get out here quite a bit, and I actually have met three other foreigners from the U.S. here that keep coming back. And I met a guy named Richard. He keeps coming back over here. He says he's here all the time. Comes back and forth from the States and here. The only reason he has not retired yet is because he's got elderly mother that's still living. So he's waiting to move out here permanently once he loses his mom. And I'd hate for that to happen, but he was talking to me about that. And there's other guys out here I've met as well. So again, I got 2 subscribers actually living here or staying at Tomboli as we speak, mostly for short term. But again, I love it. Can't say enough. I mean, it's a great place to call home. But again, I would say this is mostly for it's a good place for long term. But a lot of short termers are here, and you have anywhere from the U.S., Ireland, Korean. I mean, all over the country come here. Minmons, stay away from stocks. The 1% and the 1% and the 1% manipulate almost every stock. Get into crypto. It's manipulated, but when it goes global manipulation, get XRP, XLM, HBAR, and React. I'll look those up as well. I'm feeling quite confident on what I got now, though. I've always been kind of afraid of crypto. Again, I like to be able to see what's going on, and I never got that thing, but I got friends that are all in it. So again, I'll have to ask them about more about it because I'm not even sure how all that stuff works. Tell us about your service and how much it is. Not really college is a joke of the dumbest people I know. I don't talk about the pricing of it. Again, you can reach me on my messenger and my email address, and then I'll give you pricing. Again, there's a reasons why, and I'll tell you later. Most of this is done just to help you guys out so you can actually make that decision to make that better choice of retiring over to the Philippines and getting on with a good life, getting away from that hamster wheel, getting away from possible strokes and heart attacks because of the stress, anxiety, and the job that you do over there. Getting you over here where you can relax and start living life. Good morning, Britain champions. Sorry, being late this morning with weekly admin things. No problem. Thanks for tuning in, Gabe. I appreciate you. Jason Murphy, I'll be there in a few weeks, but just for a week or so. You'll see what it's all about when you get over here. You'll see. I promise you. Get a trade instead of the college hoax. Yes, you can give your stuff away with a Facebook ad. No reason to sweat it. You can hold a garage sale to find it. Yes, exactly right. Whatever you got to do to get rid of your stuff and get your butt over here. Don't put it off because of a garage sale or getting rid of stuff. Just get your butt over here and start living the life. That's what I always got to say. That's what I got to say about that. Like Forrest Gump would say. That's all I had to say about that. Mama always said, "Stupid is as stupid does." Life's like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're going to get. And when I was going somewhere, I was running. Yes, Gabe. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe the live to help the channel grow. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Gabe, so much for that. Again, if you have not, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. I'd appreciate it, especially during my videos. That helps more than anything, guys. I didn't realize that. Uh, a hello or anything, a like, is much better than just watching my video. So again, if you wanted to say hello or what a crappy job you did, Brett, whatever you want to do, just let me know. Let me know what's going on, guys. Give me that thumbs up and also do a comment. I'd appreciate it. ¿Cómo está?
I'm good.
You want to say hello? She's over here doing her work, guys, getting things prepared for the pool bar. Yeah, Britt, it's lonely in the States if you're retired. It's not lonely here, I promise you. It is not lonely here. Life is only beginning. Britt is right. Don't delay. You're only delaying the start of a better life. I can't convince my brother of that. He don't understand. My dad just puts bad thoughts in his head about him doing it. I mean, it's terrible. He could be here right now living a lot better life than me. 3 times my budget. 3 times my budget. And not even touch his money. I think some guys are having conversations between themselves. You may want to say, if you want your comment read, people should add a question mark. All right, sounds good to me. The rocket stocks are exciting, but most of those companies will fail. Best to invest in a large number of them and don't invest more than what you can afford. Exactly right. Venmon, the U.S. stock market is worth several tens of trillions of dollars. It is not manipulated. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And again, this side conversations, guys. Thumbs up or free? Yes, thumbs up or free, guys. It don't cost you anything to give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Thumbs up and comments. And again, here I understand you guys have questions or you want to just give hellos and things like that. But on my videos, please watch. Give me a thumbs up on my videos if you like my content, and also give me a comment, even to say hello, Britt. How you doing? I'll write back to you. I'll write back to everyone, guys. There's not a single message I don't write back to. Think about how silly the advice to stay out of the market. Simply, you're a good motivator. Keep up the good work. Keep spreading the word. Yes, that's what I'm here for. If you go to ETF, just go for S&P, nothing else. Sounds like a winner to me. Did you ever live in Manila like BGC? No, I have never even been to BGC. I started out today's video with that. I'm actually going to be, or today's live with that. I'm actually going to BGC October 13th through the 21st. My first trip going to BGC. I am so excited. So again, that is coming, and you guys will see videos. Venmon, conspirational thinking is no match for data. So much things I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm not big on financial stuff. I just put my money in there and let it go. The only reason why I'm not living the full time is because I'm trying to pay down my debt. Hear some people say that that's stupid. Depends on how much debt, how much money you have coming in. If that debt's only a small portion, I'd say go ahead and retire. I mean, that's just me. Start living life. Britt, I'll be coming to Cebu soon. Hope to see you there. The light will be on for you, my friend. I promise you, the light will be on for you. All right, guys. I don't know what to say about stock markets. I don't know nothing about them. I just feel good with ETFs. So if we can continue about something different, I think everybody's like me out there. We don't know too much about stock market. We're out here just living a normal life and just trying to focus on getting over to the Philippines. I have to wait to come over. I have stuff to close. I think 1 year, and then I'll be full time, full free, and I will come. Sounds good. Come on. I'll be here waiting on you. Fake shares, failure to deliver, front running. Again, back to that stock stuff. I work as a data analyst as I build my blog readership. That's good stuff. Again, I don't know much about stock market. I've never really paid attention. I've done some trading and did quite well on the stock market when I was doing my trading with the cruise lines. If I'd have had my cruise line shares, I bought back when it was like $32 a share. I had 6,000 shares at one time. Right now, instead of having what I have, I'd have like $2.5 million if I'd have kept my shares in Royal Caribbean. Just listen to my brother, but I didn't. I get too scared having it like that. But I'm not scared about the ETFs. I have a mortgage of about 260 and have some association penalties to settle, and then I can sell. I might make 10,000 or break even. I want to just get up and leave for Cebu and leave all property and debt behind. I understand it, my friend. Just take care of what your debts over there and get it all done. Get that behind you and get your butt on over here. I understand. Hi, Britt. You guys inspired me to come permanently soon. Just returned from my second trip. How's your second trip? Again, at least you've already been here a couple of times already. You kind of get an idea. Then mind, you're simply wrong. Again, I don't want to get no arguments going on here about stock market. Britt, for you, Tom Bully live videos, the archway behind you framed is perfect. Thank you so much, Gabe. I appreciate that. Then, Mom, Isaac V, if you move to the Philippines and plan to stay, any debt can attach to most state pensions and Social Security. So credit card debt will kill your credit, but it won't affect your pension and Social Security. There you go. More info, guys. I'm loving it. It's good to show surroundings. Yes, I try my best, guys. I'll show you guys around a little bit. It probably won't be very clear because I'm gonna have so much sun out here. But I will show you guys. I'll walk you guys a little bit. Here's the pull bar behind me. They're getting things ready. Here's where the DJ's set up. Right there behind me. They're out here getting the pool cleaned as we speak. And again, they're doing that quite often. So you can see he's out here getting the pool cleaned. There's the pull bar. That's amazing. I'll show you guys the other pool. Again, we have 5 different pools here. This is going to be your lap pool. This is probably the biggest pool here. And it's kind of like a walk-in, sort of like a beach. But I'll show you guys that. You guys have probably already seen my video already, but people are using it. People always say, oh, where's all the people at? We're only 9 o'clock in the morning here, guys. People are right there in the swimming pool, right there. People are already laying out underneath the umbrellas already. They're already swimming. So again, we got it going on here, guys. You don't have to worry. There's people here swimming at all times. I know I've been out here before at like 8 in the morning, and no one started to swim at 8 o'clock in the morning. So again, I will try to do my best. You'll see over here behind me, people are over here in the other pool behind me, and they're already laying out underneath the umbrella. So again, guys, this is a great place to call home and to live. An amazing place. Let me see if I can get caught up, guys. Are the pools hot or cold? The water here is warmer here than it is in most places. It was actually a lot warmer. I think I was here. Yes, showing the surroundings. Yes. They can't touch VA Social Security pension. Sounds good to me. How's the ocean water temperature? Yeah, it is warmer here. Again, even the ocean water is a little warmer. The pools here are amazing. Perfect temperature here and in the ocean and in the pools. From Isaac, you have not told one lie. I keep telling folks that life is just different there. If you're a male over the age of 45 and single, there's a chance for you to really start over and truly live and love. You're exactly right. I can't say that enough. Yep, went that already. And see the next one we got here. There's a small chance that a credit card company could forgive your debt, and the IRS considers that as earned income. Yes. I plan to do what you did, Britt. Sell everything and head to the Philippines. One-way ticket and throw away. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I did it, and I am completely happy over here in the Philippines. I promise you that. I am completely 100% happy. For the first time in my life, I am 100% happy. And I've had some good jobs now. Back in the day, I was a lifeguard at Myrtle Beach. So that was a pretty good job and had access to a lot of, benefits. And then I was also a lifeguard at Disney World. So I actually worked down at the Polynesian Resort down in Disney. So I've actually had some good jobs, but I've never been as happy as I am here in the Philippines. I love it here. David Haas in the house. Good night, y'all. Yes, people are getting ready to go to sleep back home. Thank you so much for tuning in. Nice to see you. Yes. James P., the dive trip included food and drink. It did not. We actually brought our own food and drink, so that was not included. But again, 130 US for 9 people. Unbelievable. Where would you suggest going for a nice island resort type weekend getaway? Palawan. If I had to make any, I haven't been there yet, but I've heard so much about it. Boracay. Am I saying that? Is that correct? How I'm saying that? Boracay. Boracay. She just helped me. Boracay. So Boracay is actually the proper pronunciation of the word. Boracay. Make sure I put that in my mind from now on. Boracay, not Boracay, like I always say. Boracay. 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 Okay. So Boracay or Palawan are the top places to go visit over here, guys. But I do love it here in Tamboli. I can promise you that. Fantastic place. If you want to come over here and stay for a week and just enjoy yourself, this is a great place to come. Well, guys, I am all caught up. We're an hour and 20 minutes into the live. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are the greatest. You are the champions, my friends. Thank you guys so much. As always, it's a pleasure. Love my champions. You guys are the greatest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, I have no channel. I would not be able to get around to showing people there's a better option than their countries to come and retire to. So again, thank you. I can't say it enough. You guys are the best. Little after 8 here in Bahama. Have to run, man. Thanks so much for tuning in, Chris. I appreciate it. In Bama, I mean, Bahamas, Bama. Have a good one. Yes, guys, have a good one. And until next time, guys, I love the Philippines. Have a good night's sleep. See you guys soon.